679 manatees. That's what they're saying is here. Welcome to Tigner Adventures. Hey, we are at Blue Spring State Park.
Yay, finally!
Yes.
We get to come and see the little mermaids.
This is the winter time here. Summertime they're swimming, but in the wintertime the manatees. This is the manatees' home during the winter.
Yes.
And so we are going to check it out.
There's many homes in Florida. This is the biggest, maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, they
what we say?
They count them every day.
Yeah, they count them all the time.
Yeah,
so
679 today.
Today. So anyway, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's swimming in this little river right here. So
well, that's a pretty big river.
And there's a lot of water coming out of this spring. So we're going to check it all out. We're going to show you kind of around the actual state park, and we're going to go up to the head end of the spring and show you what that looks like. Yes. We were here 20 years or so ago, so things definitely look different.
And snorkeled down in here.
Yeah. Things definitely look different.
Didn't know
now,
there was some alligators here.
Oh yeah.
I think somebody bring them in since, because they didn't have any signs when we came.
If you look at this sign right here. Ooh.
What is that?
Look at this cute little alligator. Hey, this is the swimming area. So you want to go swimming with an alligator?
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah.
As long as he stays on the other side.
They do have kayak tours and rentals here. Right now the swimming areas are closed, but you can go out and float around on the kayaks. Look at all these fish just hugging the shore over here.
Yeah, you think that the manatees might actually eat them, but they don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure the manatees are vegetarian.
Just lots of fish. So there are a few manatees just floating down right there. Kind of see them.
Against the dark.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see very deep in the water, but they stand out. They're pretty good size animals, and they come up for air every once in a while. So from this buoy area here where the kayakers can come up to, all this area going up the river is all closed right now. Normally you can swim out there, but right now it's all closed because the manatees are here. Lots of areas where you can walk out and get a better look off over the railing of what's out here and where the manatees are. One out there that's tagged and it's just floating along. Bird out there in the middle just kind of sitting around watching. Again, these manatees, they're vegetarian, so they have a lot of picnic areas where you can just bring your own lunch or whatever, sit back and relax. And they have got a lot of concrete and fencing all down through here in little areas you can look out to see the river itself and where the manatees are. Done a lot of nice improvements on this park. It's pretty good condition.
Oh, there they all are.
They're like sticks.
Yeah, they do look like sticks.
So look at those fish down there. Those are Florida gars. You've seen them before. They have a lot of them here. Lots of manatees out here. They can hold their breath about 3 to 5 minutes when they're just moving around. They can hold their breath up to 20 minutes if they're sleeping.
There's a baby.
Yeah, they live here. They've lived here for many centuries.
All right, there is this big mansion right here. Look at this wraparound decks they have on here. It's pretty cool.
Double-decker.
Double-decker, yeah. So we're going to check out this house. Not sure what the story of it is. Yeah, nice southern home that...
Is it a gunshot where the wind blows through?
It looks like it.
Yep. We had one of those. It was nice.
Yeah, so it's really nice in the south when you get all that humidity. All right, they don't let you go upstairs. They have that blocked off. But if we go over here, a little wood burning stove. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, look, each room has a little stove of its own.
Usually we have them all kept out. This is a little different.
Yeah, this one's
Kind of barren.
kind of barren for sure. But hey, another little wood burning stove. Oh, here's the kitchen. Oh, here's all the china. Yeah. Kitchen.
It's cool in here. Feels good.
Another wood burning stove. So they went through a lot of wood apparently, trying to stay warm. Although Florida is not supposed to get that cold. They have these little plaques inside of each room that kind of talks about the house and all the different things that makes up what was happening here. I like these little blocks.
Permanent.
I remember these blocks when I was a kid,
Wow, you're old.
but
This is
ours
18 something.
were colored though.
That had some color.
It has some color, yeah. The Thursbys. Blue Springs' first permanent settlers. So this was called Thursby's Landing. Wouldn't it be pretty cool to ride a steamboat up the river here and stop here, check things out, see the manatees. If we go through the house, this is what Ninette's calling a shotgun house. You just shoot the gun from one side all the way out the other door. This is the back area. Looks like they do talks and things out here. A lot of people wandering around this state park. A lot of different nationalities and things. A lot of different languages we hear spoken.
Yeah, we
So it's
barely
cool.
got a parking place.
Yeah,
Took us a
it
little
gets
bit
busy
to get
really
in.
fast. So, but the
come
cool
from
thing is everybody's coming to see it. It is pretty cool. It's not something you see all the time. The manatees only come in here during the winter time, and they're searching for warmer water is what the deal is. And the one volunteer was telling us that this particular area is got a lot of growth. The manatees eat mainly seagrass, and so this area has a lot of growth, and so it's very what's the word? It's a thriving community here for them, and it's where other places in Florida, the cold has caused some issues, and the seagrass is dying out, and so the manatees are starving, and they've had several places where manatees have perished because of the conditions, and it's just got too cold. This has by far been a pretty cold winter here in Florida. This is a cleaning station. Look down there, you can see there's, what, 3 plecostomuses right
Yeah,
there.
we used to have those in our tank, our fish tank.
Yeah.
Not that big though.
Yeah.
But they were starting to suck on his tail, and he goes, no.
He took off.
'Cause it
But
cleans off the algae.
yeah,
You think they like
everybody takes care of each other. Here's a display of all the type of fish that we're going to see here in the river right here. Look, there's the long-nosed gar. That's those really big ones we've been
that? This is
seeing.
what we've been seeing too.
Oh, we've been seeing the Florida gar. Where is that? Right there. So,
We saw a whole school of these guys, black guys down there. I mean,
black
thousands of them.
pacu, non-native.
And these are the
Interesting.
plecostomus. I call them plecostomus.
We call them cosmos, but
They're actually catfish.
they're miculated sailfish, catfish, sailfin catfish. Yeah, that's what they are. We're just walking up this path here, and you can see this one area over here has got all those aluminum landings where you can actually walk down into the water and swim. Right now they have it all locked up, so you can't swim because there's so many of the manatees here right now, so they're being protected. So about 20 years ago or so, I don't know, been a while, but we came here with our daughter who had just, let's see, she was living in Fort Myer at the time, and so the whole family came to visit her, and we came up here. Yeah, it was really hot weather, but we came up here and we were swimming in here. So
Snorkeling.
if it was that hot, then my guess is the manatees weren't here.
No,
And that's,
manatees were not here.
yeah, so.
But those big Florida gar were here. I
Yeah, the
remember
big
those.
Florida gar, yeah. So anyway, we're going to continue, keep walking up here
And I'm
because,
not going to tell Jeanette that I saw an alligator in here. Didn't think it was.
yeah, so that little dinky alligator, he's a cute little thing, but you know,
Oh, he's still 3 feet
where,
long.
where there's a little one, there's also big ones. So it's better to not have to worry about it. But they keep saying they don't eat people, but
They like to mess them up.
they probably like me. Alligators really like chicken, and my youngest daughter calls these moo calves because my calves are so big. But Ninette says, yeah, those look like chicken drumsticks, so I might just get eaten. And no, I don't do anything to make my calves that big. I was born with big calves. So don't think that I'm doing some cool exercise routine. No, that ain't happening with me, buddy. This is all yet. I don't exercise if I don't have to. Look at that armadillo. He's running over here. Cute. We've seen a lot of those in Texas, but usually they weren't running around. So, cute little guy.
He's
Yeah.
going somewhere.
Yeah. So this walkway here, compared to when we were here last with our children, this is all new. They've really put a lot of money into this state park, really made it really nice. And you can see down on everything really good. Yeah, they do get a lot of visitors here, so this is pretty cool. Just goes and goes. We're heading up to the where the springs starts. It's kind of a cool area up there.
Yeah, they scuba dive down in there.
Yeah.
That's
so
before we even thought about scuba diving. We just
That's
snorkeled
true.
across it.
that's true. You can see that it's wheelchair accessible now, where before it was just a path in the dirt. So it costs $6 to get in here today. That's per visit. If you want a yearly pass, it's $120. It doesn't, you don't get a discount for being a Florida resident or a senior. But if you are a military, then and your disability, then you get a free park pass. So it's nice to see that they're taking that money and making good use of it, because that's kind of expensive, $120 a year. But they do have a lot of state parks here in Florida. Tube and diver entry. No water entry beyond this point. So that is down this way. Really nice setup. Let's see how it's set up for divers. And as we walk down, here is please stay on boardwalk. Manatee season, you're prohibited from getting in the water. So normally the draw here is to go swimming in the springs here. So when it's nice and hot, that's really nice and it's really fun. Otherwise, right now, because the manatees are here, you can't do that. But now the draw is to come and see the manatees. And it's amazing they have this many manatees here going up and down this area. This is a long ways to carry all your tanks and everything though. Really nice stairs going down here and walking out there.
Look at all those fish over there jumping.
Looks like it's probably pretty deep, so
There's those fish.
don't see a lot up here though. There are a few fish, but we have to swim way upriver to get to the entrance. Here is the start of the springs. You can see that big opening right there. Lots of fish around here. So the scuba divers, they come over here and then they drop down into that cavity. Blue Springs is the first magnitude spring, meaning it discharges approximately 100 million gallons of water a day. Whoa, enough to fill about 150 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Blue Springs water source is replenished every year by rainfall from miles around. And it's interesting to note that they put some dye in the water up in North Carolina and it came out down here. So the aquifer that feeds this is a pretty good sized aquifer.
This is our favorite thing to do.
Yep, nature.
To be out in nature and see these beautiful things.
We have come to the end of the Blue Springs State Park Trail. This is the upper end.
This is where the springs come out.
Yeah, so you can see the springs
This is
right
where
behind us.
people scuba dive down in there. We watched people do that. We snorkeled across it, thinking we were so brave at that time.
That was
That
way
was way
before.
before we started scuba diving. So
Yeah.
it's been 20 years, we think.
Yeah,
that we came here.
Time's irrelevant.
But it's cool to say, I've been there, I've done that.
Yeah, things have definitely changed since
Yeah.
we were here the very first time.
Yes.
So it's exciting to
improved.
see all the changes.
Yeah.
It's fun to see the manatees because the last time we were here, they did not have
we didn't-
manatees
yeah,
here.
It was summer, it was hot.
Yeah. So anyway, so this has worked out pretty good. It's been a beautiful day,
Feels
nice and
nice.
cool, kind of cloudy a little bit,
Yeah,
but
it feels good.
not real hot. So
Yeah, we don't
it's
want
always
too
fun
hot.
to go hiking and biking on these kinds of days. So. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and close out the video here. Thanks for coming along with us. Hopefully you've learned something, got to see some cool sights, because that's what it's all about. And then we'll just plan on seeing you on our next video or down the road somewhere. So see you later. Bye.